Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to a random lifestyle vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina, this channel is all about beauty, and today we're unboxing the elusive Selfridges advent calendar. So as you can see, I managed to pick it up. It wasn't easy though, like this advent calendar sold out immediately. I was actually filming another advent calendar video when it went live, and by the time I finished, which was like an hour or so, it was already sold out. Crazy. Even Harrods fragrance advent calendar, which is extremely popular every single year, it didn't sell that quickly. I think it was at least a good day or so before it sold out. And just to kind of like give you an update on the situation, once it sold out first, we called Selfridges and they told us that well, it's sold out, it's not coming back. They had only a really small stock, so they're not planning of like bringing it back. But then lots of people were saying that this advent calendar is in and out of stock, that they were still able to pick it up. So I spent like the next 2 days refreshing the website, and finally I managed to pick one of these up. So all I can say is that if you really like the look of this advent calendar and you really want to buy it, don't give up, keep on trying, you might be able to pick one of these up. So with that being said, let me give you some more details. So this advent calendar costs £250 and it's worth over £1,020. So not the biggest value for money on the market at this price point, but it's very much down to like what's inside. So without further ado, let's jump in. Okay, so I got rid of that sleeve and this is our advent calendar. It comes in this really nice and sturdy chest, and I love these things. They're so reusable. I use these to store my skincare and makeup. Whenever you have your regular advent calendar, you can only reuse it as an advent calendar pretty much. This actually has so many more uses. So we have like 3 different compartments here. This one opens like that, and we have like a really nice mirror here, and then we have 2 drawers here. So yeah, a really nice box, good start. Let's find day number 1 now. Okay, day number 1 is here. And our first product is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. Super hydrating, lightweight gel cream moisturizer, fragrance-free, perfect to oily and combination skin types, and we have 15 ml. So this is a travel size, but quite a generous one at that. And even though this cream is actually recommended for oily or combination skin, and I have dry skin, I'm not too bothered, to be honest. Sometimes I use a little bit like heavier serums, and I prefer to have this kind of like a lighter moisturizer on top of that, so that my makeup actually sits better. So I'm still going to use that. Day number 2. And by the way, another thing I like about the advent calendar is that we have these little kind of like ribbons here, so it's so much easier to get the box out of the chest. Okay, we have multiple items here. So first up, we have 2 bottles of nail polish, and this is a very peculiar choice of colors, but do you know what? I think this is actually more of a topper, because it does seem pretty translucent. So this one is in shade The Whole Universe. Oh, this is what it looks like. It has kind of like a sparkly bit inside, and then we have Perfect Pearl. I'm not a massive fan of this shade. It reminds me of like, I don't know, early 1990s or something. I remember my mom used to wear that shade. I think it was all the rage back then. But to be honest, all these things that were popular in the 1990s or like early 2000s are becoming popular now, so maybe that makes sense. And then we have another item here, and this is by Hisu, and this is Honey Infused Hair Perfume. But this is a floral edition, so the scent here is Wild Rose, and we have 50 ml. So that's a little bit different. I actually have a couple of bottles of this hair perfume already, but the kind of like regular version. This is in Wild Rose scent. This is what it looks like. And let's have a quick sniff. That is nice. I like it so much more than the original one. I mean, the original one was nice enough, but this one is really good. I love it. So it's like a floral scent, but it has much more depth to it. So it's not your kind of like springtime floral bouquet type of situation. It's a little bit darker, a little bit juicier. Inspired by the bold, liberating sensuality of a rose in full bloom, our limited edition honey infused hair perfume floral edition is an ode to freedom and serenity. The honey notes with its smooth, rich accents bring a sweetness to the captivating aroma of roses abundant in our Mersey Bee Garden. The Mersey family favorite is intensified by a chorus of warmer notes, delicious almond and cacao, which are accented by sensual praline and sweet vanilla. Okay, that makes perfect sense now. That's why this fragrance feels much like deeper and more sensual. Oh, I love that. This is like the type of perfume I would wear like on my body, not just on my hair. Love it. Okay, day number 3 in our bottom drawer. And we have more smelly stuff here. So we have 2 fragrance minis here by Maison Crivelli. And this is Oud Stallion and Qui Infrarouge. And each of these fragrances is 5 ml. So I'm going to start with Oud Stallion. Here's the bottle. So, a unisex fragrance, warm, spicy, and leathery, and a little bit floral as well. The top notes here are cardamom, saffron, Indonesian nutmeg. Middle notes osmanthus, jasmine, and Turkish rose. And then base notes agarwood, leather, tonka, cedar, and patchouli. Alright, so this is a very oudi fragrance. The leathery note is definitely there too. It is quite warm, it is quite spicy, it does lean quite masculine, and you have to love your oud to be able to fully appreciate this fragrance. I really like the scent. I think it smells very expensive, but at the same time for some people it might be a little bit too heavy on oud and leather. And then we have this Qui Infrarouge. So this one is sweet and fruity with vanilla. The top notes here are raspberry, cinnamon, and bergamot. That starts really good already. Then we have middle notes of orris, osmanthus, and cedarwood. And then base notes of vanilla, leather, oud, and patchouli. So another fragrance that has some leather in it. I don't know if this is a trend in this year's advent calendar or maybe it's just a coincidence, but I feel like in the recent few days I've been smelling a lot of leathery fragrances. But yeah, let's try this one out. Oh, this is beautiful. It's one of those sweet and fruity, but at the same time very classy and very expensive smelling fragrances. This one, probably due to those heavier notes in the base, is actually giving me this expensive vibe. But at the same time, it's actually quite wearable too. It's bright, fruity, but then kind of sensual and mysterious at the same time. I cannot tell you what will be the best weather to wear this fragrance, but could potentially be a good all year rounder. I think the Oud Stallion, this fragrance, is definitely much more a wintry autumnal scent. Whereas this one, the way it's made, it doesn't necessarily suggest specific weather. Okay, day number 4. So here we have some Dr. Barbara STM, and this is her Super Anti-Aging Cleansing Cream, and we have 20 ml. So I tried her cleansing cream before, but I don't think it was the super anti-aging one, which is what we have here. So the size for a face cleanser is not particularly generous, but at the same time quite practical if you are traveling. For me personally, I think this is probably the least exciting product so far. I mean, I'm glad it's not one of her face creams because I have too many of these already, but still I think I will be much more excited with a bigger size of this product or anything for that matter. Okay, day number 5, and again we have 2 items here. So first one is Tan Luxe Super Glow Hyaluronic Self Tan Serum, and we have 30 ml. And to be honest, I really love this product. I've been using it for quite a while now. I'm probably on my 2nd or 3rd bottle even. So I'm actually pretty happy with a backup bottle. So this is a hyaluronic acid serum, so it hydrates your skin, but at the same time it gives you a little bit of glow. At least for my medium skin tone. It's not going to give me this proper tan, but it's always giving me a little bit of this nice glow, and my skin just generally looks a little bit healthier. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then the second product in this box is an SPF, and this is by Super Goop, and we have Glow Screen 20 ml. This is SPF 30. If I were to choose, I would prefer to get the Super Goop's Unseen Sunscreen because I prefer the formula of that. This one is a little bit too glowy for my liking, but at the same time it could be a good base for under your makeup. Day number 6, and here we have some more makeup. This is by Nars, and it's their Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick in shade, what a surprise, Orgasm. So this is our lipstick. I think this is generally one of their most popular shades of everything, but I am so glad that we have a lipstick, not a blush. So yeah, this is our lipstick. As you can see, it's full-sized. And here is the shade. This is a very lovely, very kind of wearable color, and also a really lovely, almost like a lip balm formula. Okay, so that was pretty good. Day number 7 now. And look at that, we have 2 more fragrances. So what we've got here is Marfa Memo. And then the other fragrance is Malin & Get, and this is Cannabis Perfume Oil, 9 ml. And as weird as it may sound, these fragrance oils are actually full-size products, so you can buy them in this 9 ml bottles. So let's start with Marfa. This is a unisex fragrance with white floral and tuberose chords. It's also described as a little bit woody. The top notes here are orange blossom and mandarin orange. Then middle notes tuberose, lang lang, and agave. And then base notes vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, and cedar. This fragrance is beautiful for spring and summer. It's a mixture of white and yellow floral notes. So it's classy and elegant on one hand, but then on the other hand, it's a little bit more like joyful, almost like tropical. To me, this fragrance smells a little bit powdery too, and I would describe it as a perfect spring, summer, daytime fragrance, especially if you want to smell classy and elegant. And then our perfume oil by Malin & Goetz. This is what it looks like. So this is the bottle, and it has this little roll ball here. So again, a unisex fragrance, woodsy, fresh, spicy. The top notes are black pepper and bergamot, middle notes magnolia, and then base notes patchouli, cedar, and sandalwood. So surprisingly, no cannabis notes. So let's give it a quick sniff. Alright, so it's very fresh, spicy, a little bit green too. It's immediately giving me this blast of peppery lemon mixed with patchouli. So that's pretty much what I'm getting. It smells nice. I'm not sure if this is something I'm going to wear though. I would probably prefer this fragrance on someone or like something else, like a room spray maybe. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I need to test it a little bit more before I make up my mind. Day number 8. Okay, this is a good one. Look at that. This is Morad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum, and we have 30 ml. I've tried multiple products from this range and they were also good, but I'm not sure if I tried this particular one. I adore the Retinol Eye Serum, but this is like for your whole face, which is probably even more exciting because I don't think I've tried that before. Fast-acting retinol serum minimizes the look of lines and deep wrinkles, visibly firms even skin tone, and boosts radiance for more vibrant, youthful-looking skin. Rapidly smooths while being gentle enough for nightly use. Features Morad's retinol reactive technology, a fast-acting retinoid, a time-released retinol, and a retinol booster. Okay, sounds amazing. I'm always excited for a new retinol serum. Okay, day number 9, another double bubble. This one is like hair themed. So first up we have this Pita Growth Serum by Champo, and I actually really like this product. So this is formulated to thicken, volumize, and strengthen hair. I've been actually using these scalp serums religiously recently. I think it's quite important if you want to grow and maintain like really healthy hair. Obviously the results are not going to be immediate, like your hair has to like literally grow first so that you can see the difference, but I'm hoping that me using those scalp serums and scalp lotions will result in like having nice hair for longer in the future. So yeah, we've got that, 30 ml, another backup bottle for me. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we have something I haven't seen for a while now. This is Moroccan Oil Treatment, and this is 25 ml. So these hair oils used to be very popular a few years ago, and I haven't really seen them for a while now. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to revisit some like cult favorites from the past. So we have a little bit of that here, 25 ml of a hair oil. Day number 10. And here we have some more makeup. So this is by Nude Sticks, Nudes Matte All Over Face Blush Color in shade Picante. Okay, this is the shade. That actually looks quite pretty. Let me just swatch it. Yeah, that's actually quite pretty, but it's giving me like proper summery vibes. So I'll probably use this color more in like summertime. So we've got that, and then here on the other side we have this brush. So we can just blend it with it. Day number 11. Okay, 2 items again. So first up is Caudalie. This is a brightening eye cream from their Vina Perfect range, and we have 15 ml. So this is a full-size product. I know many of you love this brand, so I think it's a really nice product to find in your advent calendar. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a massive fan of this brand. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. My skin just doesn't seem to like it. I've tried so many products and nothing seemed to be that good for my skin. But still, I think in general terms, this is a really good brand, and I'm sure many of you will be happy to see this product. But I'm actually pretty excited with the second product here. This is by Boma, and I really love this brand. This is Brightening Serum. So we have 3 ceramide complex, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. And this is 30 ml. A concentrated brightening booster to visibly improve tone and texture for brighter glowing skin without compromising daily skin barrier function. So yeah, we've got that, and what I really love about Boma is that they have this ingredients list here, and they are all explained. So it's literally giving you a little bit of explanation to each of those ingredients. So for example, niacinamide is a skin conditioner, glycerin is a humectant, and so on. Okay, day number 12 is actually pretty heavy, and here's the reason why. We have a full-size neon candle, and what I'm really happy about is, I mean, first of all, the size of this candle. Quite often we get like half of that size. This is like this proper full size, 185 grams. But I'm also really happy with the fact that this is their real luxury candle. This year it seems like we've got a lot of those like sleep candles from Neom, which, you know, they're beautiful as well, but at least we have something a little bit different here. This one has a scent of lavender, jasmine and sandalwood, and it just smells heavenly. Such a beautiful, relaxing fragrance. Okay, day number 13 is this massive box here, but it doesn't sound very reassuring. It feels like there's going to be like a single sheet mask or something there. Let's have a look. Well, it's not a sheet mask. So what we have here are some patches. Healing patches, sleep patches, and calm patches. And this is what it looks like. And what do they do? So first up we have healing patches. There's like one patch here. For maintenance of minor aches and pains, muscle soreness and sports injuries. Can also be used to support pain associated with menstruation. How to use: clean and dry affected area, remove the plastic backing from one side of the patch, smooth that side over the area you want pain relief. As you remove the other half of the plastic backing, smooth the remainder of the patch over the area of pain. Enjoy. It's a lovely feeling. Okay, that actually sounds like something that could potentially be quite useful at some point for me. So this is one patch, good enough to test if it really works or not. Then we have calm patches, a special selection of herbs to help support and maintain the relief of headache, stress, tension, brain fog and neck pain. And we have 2 patches here. Apply the calm patches to temples, behind the ears or wherever you seek relief. For headaches, it can also be effective to apply a patch 1 inch above the space between the big and second toe on top of the foot. Okay. So these are calm patches, and we also have sleep patches, a special selection of herbs to help aid and support the induction and depth of sleep. So you have 2 of these here, and it says here apply 1 sleep patch to each temple and leave them on until morning. So yeah, we have these patches to try. Is it super exciting? Probably not, but to be honest, I'm actually quite curious to try these. And I'm so glad that these are not like food supplements. I definitely prefer this over like any supplements, like any time. So yeah, that's that. Interesting, although not particularly exciting for me. Day number 14. And here we have some Huda Beauty. This is Full Filler Extra Shine Lip Gloss in shade Glassy. So is it going to be like a clear lip gloss? It is a clear lip gloss. And you know what? I actually use these things quite a lot. Whenever I'm wearing a matte lipstick that feels a little bit too matte, I usually tend to use a little bit of this kind of like a clear gloss on top. It's just my personal preference. So yes, I end up using these clear glosses quite a lot. So for me personally, quite a practical product. Is it super exciting? I think a colored one would be a little bit more exciting for me. But then on the other hand, when we have like colored products, they might actually suit some people better than the others, so maybe that's the safest option. I don't know. Day number 15. So here we have Paula's Choice 10% azelaic acid booster with licorice and salicylic acid, and we have 30 ml. Azelaic acid is great to unclog your pores, reduce inflammation. It should also help with hyperpigmentation and rosacea. And this is what our booster looks like. Okay, look at the size of our box number 16. It's quite heavy too, so I'm hoping for some like exciting stuff inside. Okay, so we have another hair dedicated box, and here we have 3 products by Davines. So these are from their Nunu collection, and we have a shampoo, which is 75 ml. Then we have conditioner, 75 ml, and hair mask, 75 ml again. So we have a little trio. 75 ml is not a bad size, and I love the fact that we have not 2, but actually 3 products in one box. That is pretty good. Also, I really love this brand, and it seems like this Nunu range is perfect for highly processed or brittle hair. Day number 17. So here we have the Dewy Skin Cream by Tatcha, and this is 10 ml, so like a little travel size. It's supposed to be replenishing and plumping with antioxidant-rich Japanese purple rice. This is a really lovely cream. I wish the size was a little bit bigger, at least like 15 ml maybe, but still really nice product if you haven't tried it yet. Day number 18. So this is Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner Lip Oil in shade Strawberry. So yeah, this is like this clear lip oil with a hint of color. Is it going to smell like strawberry? Let's see. Yeah, it actually smells like strawberry. Okay, day number 19. So here we have some Morphe. This is Mini Continuous Prep and Set Mist, supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. And this is 36.8 grams. Prep skin and set makeup while supercharging your complexion with skin-loving ingredients. Our cult favorite microfine mist gets amped up with ceramides known to hydrate, nourish, and strengthen skin's barrier, electrolytes to help enhance moisture for a healthy glow, and antioxidants known for boosting elasticity. So yeah, that actually sounds pretty good, but considering that Morphe is a pretty inexpensive brand, it would be nicer to see a full-size product, especially now that Advent calendar is priced at £250. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Anyway, let's move on to our day number 20. And I'm not going to lie, it looks like this could potentially be my favorite day of this whole Advent calendar. Because look at that. We have 2 items and the brands look pretty good. So I'm going to start with this one here. This is Isemaya Dazzle Up Highlighter in Sun Chaser. I mean, look at this packaging. And this is the shade. It actually looks really pretty. Do you know what? This is actually quite exciting. You don't really see this brand in Advent calendars that often. So this is the highlighter. As you can see, it doesn't really have much pigmentation, but it's leaving this like a really beautiful glow on my skin. I don't know if you can see that properly. But yeah, but this is actually really pretty. So yeah, we've got that. And then we have an eyeshadow palette. And we have to treasure our eyeshadow palette in this year's Advent calendars because there are not that many. Like quite often we do get like a single eyeshadow or something, but we don't really get that many eyeshadow palettes. And this one is by Rakan. This is Euphoria Handbag Palette in shade No More Drama. So yeah, let's have a closer look at that. So there you go, this is our palette, and these are the shades. So let me just quickly swatch them for you. Okay, they have really lovely formula. Those shimmery shades are quite buttery, and those mattes are more like on the silky side. So yeah, these are the shades. They actually look quite pretty and very wearable too. So yeah, this eyeshadow palette here is definitely a good choice. Okay, day number 21. Not many more to go. And we have another makeup item. This is Refy Lash Sculpt Mascara. 10 mils in shade black, which is not particularly surprising. This is what it looks like. And I don't usually open mascaras because obviously you technically should use it up within like 3 months after opening. But this one is supposed to have this really interestingly shaped spoolie. So let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, oh, okay, that looks interesting for sure. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but yeah, interesting is definitely a good word for it. I honestly can't wait to try it out. Okay, day number 22, and we haven't had a fragrance for a while, so there's another one. This is by Rido, Rose of No Man's Land, and this is 8 mils. It comes in this cute little bottle. So this is a unisex fragrance with main accords of rose, which I don't think anyone's surprised. Top notes are turkey red rose and pink pepper, middle notes turkey red rose and raspberry bloom, and then base notes papyrus and amber. So let's try it out. Okay, I quite like it. It's like this mixture of like fresh and jammy rose. There's some amber in the background that adds a little bit more substance to this fragrance, but this is mostly a rosy fragrance, a little bit enhanced by this raspberry blossom and pink pepper. It is really nice, but I'm not going to lie, if you really hate rosy fragrances, this is probably not going to be for you. Like sometimes rose can be blended really nicely with some other fragrances, and even people who don't usually like rosy fragrances can appreciate that. In this case, you kind of have to like rose scent to some extent at least. Okay, day number 23. Okay, I'm actually really happy with this. This is Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. We have 50 grams here, and I love these. I actually have multiple backup pots of this product, but to be honest, I'm not too worried. I use these constantly. I know I'll just go through all of them. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, we've got that. This is like literally one of my top 3 facial cleansers ever. Love it. Day number 24, Christmas Eve. And who knew? Another fragrance. This one is by Sol de Janeiro, and this is Brazilian Crush number 40. Black, Amber, Plum, and Vanilla Woods. These are the notes, and this is a really lovely plum-based fragrance. This is 90 mils, so that's going to last you for a long while. And you know what? I love the fact that we've got so many of those like hair and body mists by Sol de Janeiro in all different advent calendars, but they were all in different scents. So if you bought quite a few advent calendars this year, you might have collected a nice set of these body mists, and they will all smell differently. A paradise-rich celebration sparked with notes of black amber, plum, vanilla woods, and jasmine blooms. Glamorous and luxurious, evokes a luminous sophistication. Okay, time for our day number 25, Christmas Day. And this is how the Selfridges Advent Calendar ends. So it looks like we have 3 items. I'm going to start with the least exciting one, and this is the Beauty Concierge voucher. They always include that. I never use it. So for me personally, the least exciting item ever. Complimentary 45-minute appointment at the Beauty Concierge. And then we have 2 Fenty items. So the first one is Fenty Hair, the Comeback Kit, Instant Damage Repair Treatment, and we have 30 mils. Strengthens and repairs to transform hair for smoother, shinier styles, tested on all hair textures. I love that. And this is what it looks like. And then our last item is also by Fenty. This is Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in Fenty Glow, and we have 9 mils. And there you go, this is the shade. These lip luminizers by Fenty are so beautiful. They have very flattering shades, they sparkle really nicely, I love them. So yeah, this is the last product in the Selfridges Advent Calendar. And this is the whole Advent Calendar fully unboxed. What do you guys think? Do you think this Advent Calendar sold out because the stock was so limited? Or do you think it actually deserved to sell out because it was so good? I really want to know your thoughts. As far as I'm concerned, I think this. First of all, as with like many Advent calendars, I enjoyed this Advent calendar much more than I expected. So I like the look of the product in real life much more than just a list of them on a paper somewhere. But that happens quite often to me. Sometimes you really need to see those products like laying next to each other to be able to fully appreciate the content. Do I think it's like superior compared to other Advent calendars on the market? No, not necessarily, unless this like literally hits your preferences and you love all the products inside. I think this is a really good Advent calendar. There are things that could have been improved a little bit, but that's pretty much the case with every single Advent calendar. I even had some like tiny issues with the Harrods Advent calendar, which was worth over £1,600. But if I were to complain about anything as far as this Advent calendar is concerned, I think I would start with those like nail polish colors. I think probably not the best choices in my opinion. Also, I feel like we have too many of those like lip gloss, lip oil kind of products. I also think box number 25 was not their best box. I think maybe the Isamaya highlighter and the Rakan palette deserved a little bit more to be in box number 25. I always feel like day number 25 should be like the best item of the whole Advent calendar. And then maybe like these 2 kind of like travel sized items could have been a little bit bigger, or maybe they could have added something else to these boxes to make it a little bit more exciting. I also think that there are a couple of products here that could have been a little bit bigger, or maybe they could have added like something else to those boxes, like these 2 for example, or this Morphe setting spray could have been bigger. I also get that maybe they didn't really have enough space to put the full-size bottle of this spray, but still. Anyway, I do think this is a really good Advent calendar, especially if you love fragrances and makeup. There's a lot of makeup items in here and there are a lot of fragrances, so if this is your main focus, then this Advent calendar could be actually great for you if you manage to get it, because you know that's another story. But yeah, if you like the look of it, fingers crossed you managed to get one for yourself. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more Advent calendar unboxings, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.